Hey, look at this, Sunday morning, looking like a tramp, but I've like just crawled out of a bin, but it doesn't really matter, not when you're surrounded by this. So, at Spring Valley Lakes, that's what it's called, going in for my dip, and a lazy Sunday, hence why it's later than normal today. If you can see it, there's a wade through a load of cabbage, but and who would have thought this natural spring fills these two rivers, well, lakes rather, and the big one's warmer than the little one. I don't know how that works. And surprisingly, this is warmer than the River Coombe. The River Coombe, last time I measured it, was 11.2, 11.3, and this is 12.2 today. And the big one behind me is about a degree warmer. So it was, in fact, I might as well just go to here. I'm not going to gain anything wading through all that shite. Fair play to me mate Jay. In his back garden, in his fucking ice bath thing at 3 degrees. That's pretty epic. But yeah, what a lovely day for it. It makes a change that it's not fucking pissing it down. It makes the whole experience that much nicer. Andy, if you watch this, fair play to you. You've been smashing out the early morning ones. Whereas slack boy Cole it's been waiting until later in the day. And sometimes going in the sea where it's warmer. So you can't really be complaining. But that's not the point. The point is, future Nick, when you're watching this, is just getting out and doing it. And if the sea's warmer and that's your option, then take that option, because you're still benefiting from it. If it is warmer, just spend a bit more time floating around in it. Anyway, I'm procrastinating as usual. So no, the next bit's going to be fucking grim. So yeah, it's just I've not got my gloves today, so I can use this. So just got to remember not to submerge everything. But one day, hopefully, we'll get you down here for this. But until that happens, keep doing your cold showers. That's pucker, and you're braver than me. I don't fucking. I've dabbled in them. Don't like it. I'd rather just do this and get it over with. Anyway, that's fucking 3.5 minutes of procrastinating. So let's go. I see no one's heard my voice change. No one's signed me up for the old shampoo adverts yet. But you know what? It's that thing of the thought of something is worse than the actual something. So I forget who it was now. Bloody Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, one of them two. Probably countless other people as well. Probably in both, really. Suffer more in our thoughts than we do in reality. This is a definite example of it, Nick. So you put it off and you put it off. You put it off coming down here. Okay. Part of putting off coming down here was she was doing some research on philosophy, writing up your notes and all that. But so it's beneficial. But even so, could have switched the timings around. So what's happened now? The good thing is you've come down here and you've done it. But where you've left it so late to do, it's what? Hang on, let me turn around. Just coming up to 10:30. which is great. The downside is it means other people are only just getting up, going out and getting on with their day. Not everyone, but a lot of people. So stuff only gets busier from here on in, which isn't normally a problem when you've got all this space. But when you've got like a single lane track going in and out, it can be a right bastard and take much longer than it needs to take. In fact, we're at that stage where this doesn't actually feel cold at all. I need to be I thought this would make a nice change from the River Coobe and be just as cold, if not colder, but it ain't. That 1 degree, fuck me, it makes a hell of a difference. It's yeah, it really is quite pleasant, and now just makes it look even worse. I've been putting it off getting in. Just walk in. When Jay did his one earlier, you could see the let's do it, and then he just climbed in his tub, dipped down, dealing with it. That's the way to do it. Well, actually, it's a way to do it. What does Nietzsche say? There's no the way, there's my way. What's your way? And as I was rattling on to myself earlier, the important thing is just doing it. How you get in, it doesn't matter as much as the fact that you have got in. It then just leads on to what Seneca says about discipline. How the discipline, the thing that's hard to do, becomes a thing you look forward to doing. I don't know, can't get my words out. All that noise is the A465, so this beautiful, tranquil vista is somewhat marred by the traffic, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, so we're at the stage now where the discipline, this hard thing, this getting out of your comfort zone, getting in the water, is, even though I'm putting it off, it's still something I look forward to doing it. It's nice to get to that stage. Yeah, the cold's slowly starting to seep in. A bit of a shiver on. And I know the hassle of it all, the drive out here, the time it takes, all those life taxes, the worry and the stress of shit, it's going to be cold. It's all worth paying for the benefits you get from getting out of this. And Lily, that's something for you to remember and work on. So yeah, keep going with your cold showers if that's your thing. Embrace it and keep doing it. Like I say, I take my hat off to you. I can do this. I can't do a cold shower. Well, I can, but there's a lot of jumping around and squealing. It's not very tranquil. Yeah, just had the sun in my eyes for a bit. I think it's a bit late for sun gazing. That's another thing, just get outside, get some fucking sunlight. It's all good for your physiology. There was some other philosophical stuff from the stuff I was writing my notes on this morning that I was going to rattle on to myself and anyone else who bothers to watch all this, but I'll save that for another day. I think I'll save that for when I'm proper cold and I need that to take my mind off this. Swimming in this is still emotional. You get proper ice cream head. It's not something you really want to be putting your face in. And it probably takes the length of this lake before your face, I think, it's gone that numb that you're not bothered by it anymore. But until then, it's proper grim experience. But yeah, really lucky to have this on the doorstep and to be able to use this for out open water swimming, outdoor swimming, wild swimming, whatever you want to call it. £30 a year. That's nothing for this facility we got here. Don't get me wrong, it's much nicer swimming in that one behind us. But this one's still good. Although when it does get busy, you have to sort of work your way around the paddle boarders. That's not really a major hardship. And this is where come with Andy and Nath, and Nath did a lot of work with me on the paddle boarding, so I'm much better at that now than I was originally. Just accepting my middle class roots. Forget being a soldier. Fucking all soldiers end up bloody middle class, whether they like it or not. That's if they weren't that beforehand. And I guess if they was posh beforehand, then they might get brought down to middle class. Who knows? But yeah, this is mega. Anyway, I'm going to get rid of this phone. I need to take a couple of photos for evidence for our bold and cold group. And then, yeah, I'm going to have a little float and a swim. Well, it won't be a long swim, so I ain't got my wetsuit. And I don't think I've even got my goggles, but I can still do something with this. So, future Nick, keep doing this. Past Nick's proud of you, because you have been doing this and you're still doing this. And keep taking care of yourself, buddy. Catch you in a bit.